Hi guys, I am doing the 14 question tag on YouTube. I think it's actually technically called the 14 question guru YouTube tag or something like that, but I definitely am not a guru, so we'll just call it the 14 question tag. I might skip a couple of questions that aren't really relevant to me, but most of them I'll answer. So the first one is, how many hours a week do you spend filming and editing? Considering the fact that I haven't uploaded a video in about a month, lately not that many. I tried to initially get on a pretty regular sort of weekly or bi-weekly schedule, and it's actually a lot harder than you'd think. For me just to get a video up that's even maybe 5 minutes long, I have to carve out about 4 or 5 hours out of my day between just the filming, potentially refilming because of some kind of a glitch or whatever, and then editing and then uploading, which sometimes is the longest part of it. Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 hours a day. So if you are going through a busier period or you're having any kind of camera issues or whatever, obviously that kind of goes out the window. But I am trying to get on a more regular schedule. Second question is, are you a spender or a saver? I would have to say of the two, more of a saver. And I know that's probably not the way most people on YouTube are, but I feel sort of at odds with a lot of people on YouTube because I cannot relate to going out and buying the amount of products that they do. The haul that I had just done yesterday was after about 7 or 8 months of saving, so that is more my style. I will save for months and just not buy anything so that I can afford to buy something that I really, really want. That may be a little bit pricier rather than going out and just sort of hauling a lot of things randomly and then not really being sure if I'd even like it. So I'm not really someone who gloms on to like those BOGO sales or things like that, because unless it's something that I really, really want, it's just, I don't really see the reward in buying things that are on sale when they're not really things that I'm going to love. What is the easiest time for you to film? Obviously, I would say weekend and early in the day, because I don't have any special lighting to film, so when it gets dark then I can't film any longer, so that's the easiest time. What makes talking in front of the camera more comfortable for you? It is still not really a comfortable thing for me, as you can probably tell, and especially if you watch my first couple videos, it's pretty painful. Probably an example of what happens when a shy person gets in front of the camera. I was actually voted most shy in high school, so that gives you an indication of how shy a person I am, and public speaking is actually one of my biggest fears. So when I thought about it in terms of putting it on YouTube, it was absolutely frightening. When I think about it in terms of just like talking to a friend or talking to the camera and it going nowhere, then I'm fine. So that's helped me. Worst makeup or hair habit. I'm definitely one of those people that thinks more is more, as far as like, if I'm putting on a cream or I'm putting on foundation or something, I'll just sort of over pour, and I just overestimate. And you'd think after like 20 years of wearing makeup you'd figure out exactly how much you need to put on. But I know a lot of people complain about foundations that don't have a pump, and I actually like foundations that don't have a pump because I can pour back the amount that I didn't use into the bottle and not be so wasteful. So I still haven't learned how to eyeball the correct amount of product, which is sad. What quote do you wish the world would live by? At the end of the day, we all want the same things. We all want to be happy. We all want to be comfortable. We all want to feel loved, all that kind of warm fuzzy stuff. I think when things get the worst is when people become so focused on their own wants and needs that they sort of disregard others. And I think it would be a better world if we thought more about how our actions and our words affect other people, because it would make all of our lives better if we all just kind of treated each other a little bit more kind and more generous, and I know it sounds corny, but really think about, before you say anything or do anything, how your words and your actions affect other people. You never know what someone's going through. You never know how that's going to affect them in the long term. How long do you spend getting ready? For work, I have to probably keep it to about 30 minutes. So I can do my makeup in about 15 to 20 minutes, and then the rest of the time is just spent getting dressed. And I obviously don't do too much with my hair. I'm kind of like one of those people that would love to spend like 2 hours on makeup and 5 minutes on hair. Favorite video? It's actually a cross. There's a tie. The first video I think I ever saw on YouTube was Mischievous's Kim Kardashian look, and she did it maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And I was just mesmerized by the transformation she went through when, she was completely done. And it was sort of a complex look. She was just so sexy and sultry at the end of it. And it was just an amazing transformation. The other one that I saw that always sticks out in my mind is the Pixie Woo video. Nick did a Raquel Welch look, and that remains one of my absolute favorite videos because, again, just the transformation was incredible and she looked absolutely stunning at the end of it. Who deserves more views and subs? I'm going to mention a couple of people that already probably have a very high amount of subscribers, but I'd say if anything they probably deserve even more because when I look at them compared to some other people, I think there are people that probably don't deserve as many as these people have, to be honest. One of them is Goldie Starling. I discovered her about a year ago, and I think she's just truly one of those people that got on YouTube because she purely loves the art of makeup, and that is rare to find on YouTube. I think it's becoming more and more about sponsorship and selling products, and you just kind of wonder what people's motives are. But I think when she gets on, it's just someone sharing a genuine passion and love for the art of makeup. And she's just so interactive with her subscribers and so genuinely appreciative and kind towards her subscribers. And that's also kind of rare to find once someone gets big.